Well, I haven't had this stone before. First time. Preseli. Preseli stone. It's from Stonehenge. Oh, don't go there, Mr. Bajerski. I didn't. I tried, but it wouldn't let me. Every time I was driving towards it, it sent me a different direction. And after about an hour, I thought, I think somebody doesn't want me to go to Stonehenge. And I spoke to this beautiful soul who is extremely enlightened. And she says, Mark, it's not what it used to be. The energy has been drained. It's been used for different forces. What? Dark? She said, unfortunately, it's not the same energy. She said, that's probably why you were taken away from it. I'm like, wow. And I said, this is really fascinating. However, there's a stone here. I think it's the surroundings of Stonehenge. So it surrounds it. It's not Stonehenge. It surrounds it. So it's a rock. So it's spelled P-R-E. Privily. It's not with a Y, it's with an I. It sounds like Italian, right? So it's bluestone. So there you go. Like, that's it. It's actually quite lovely. Gotta say, I actually quite like it. I'm enjoying it now. How long have I had it for? About 7 weeks now. I've enjoyed working with it. Oh, look. It's lovely. Yeah, it's quite a strong stone. And it feels really lovely. I love the white speckles in it. It's more green to me, but then maybe I'm colourblind. But it's beautiful. Really is beautiful. Love it. So, what have I gotten from it thus far? Well, I guess when I first started working on it a few weeks ago, I kind of felt a nice sense of serenity, calmness. Felt very good. I didn't feel any things pointing out anything inside my body, so it was more of a calming stone. I felt more, I guess all the words I'm looking at are relaxed. Just felt content in the moment. It was nice. So I wore a piece for a couple of days. Slept really well on a night. Didn't have any headaches or issues or any problems with any issues that are surrounding the world at the moment. So that was okay. Didn't feel any knee-jerk reactions for them couple of days. I wrote it all down actually somewhere. Then I did. So it was just like, it was quite a nice, normal day. So that's quite nice when you feel like that. And then I worked with it on a meditation. It was very similar. It was easy to go into meditation. It was easy to just, relax. It was nice. And the meditation I had wasn't OTT and like, I saw all sorts. It was more grounding. I think this is quite a grounding crystal. And I just felt like I could easily flow into the direction I wanted to go into with meditation. So there wasn't anything forceful. There wasn't anything stopping me. It was a lovely meditation. What I wrote down. I think I saw some beautiful things while I was meditating. And then I did some healing with it. And that lasted about 3 days. And that was healing on clients. So I was doing some work on a couple of the books. And that was really lovely, and I felt great afterwards. Anything else? No, I felt, I didn't, no stomach aches, no issues with my body, anything like that. There were no, so it was, I can't put my finger on it. I can't really say what it is, but I would definitely say it was a protecting crystal. That's what I would say it is. If you want, the guy next door's drilling. Antonio, my friend. So if you hear a noise, it's him drilling his cars. The sense of inner peace is definitely when you touch, even when you hold it, you feel inner peace. You feel that peace. So everything just kind of is, I don't want to say the word normal, but everything is, there's no issues, there's no problems, and could it be that the stone guides you to a a happier place, non-reactive, a place where everything is just easier? Could it be nudging us in the direction of peace and stillness and content and happiness? Yeah, I think it does. I really do think it does. That's it really. I gotta be honest, I didn't get like tons of things from health, and I didn't get massive things from spiritual awareness and all the things that I'd love to say, but I do believe it's a nice inner peace grounding crystal, and I think it's good to wear. And I think if you're somebody who just wants an easier life, if you just want to relax a bit and you just don't want trauma, you don't want drama, you don't want anything negative, I think it's a pretty good crystal for that. So I've enjoyed it, and I don't have many pieces, and it's nice to work on a new crystal, and it has taken 6-7 weeks to be able to start to feel things, because I like to, like anything new, I don't rush into it. It takes time, and you've got to like work with it for a few hours, then let go, and then work with it for another hour, then move on to other things, then come back to it a couple of days later and work on it again and see the patterns. Is there patterns in this? If there is, then I write them down. What I've said to you isn't thunderbolt and lightning strikes, that's for sure. But I do feel it's a lovely crystal, and one which I'm happy to have. I've got my own personal one in there, which I'm keeping because I really like it. And sometimes you just don't want stress. Sometimes you don't want, nonsense. And I found that when I wear it, I'm free from it. It doesn't feel like I'm reacting or overreacting or being pulled into it. So maybe you might think, well, that's actually pretty powerful, and maybe you're right. Maybe it is more powerful than what I'm stating, but I don't want to overstate this crystal, because really 6 weeks isn't enough. But at least I can share it with you. I like to share things that I've really worked on for a long time, but sometimes it's nice to share a new crystal, and you might have your thoughts on this crystal. You might love it, you might hate it, you might not have got the same reaction as I did, but please let us know underneath. I will upload these in a few hours. It's a bit dark now, so I'll not be able to do it now because the light's not good enough to take photos of it, but I will upload these onto markbajerski.com. And hey, even if you don't manage to get one of these pieces because there's only a few, go to your local crystal store and support them, even though the crystal stores, some of them, are actually being quite nasty now. I've had some pretty nasty messages. Not very nice, crystal stores. Behave, be nice. Did I tell you a lady went for a beautiful piece of crystal, and she says, I was recommended by markbajerski.com, and she said she was absolutely shocked. She was absolutely shocked because this woman said some pretty nasty things about me, and she said she walked out, she didn't buy it. She actually said she couldn't believe what she was hearing from another person who was meant to be spiritual to work with crystals. I really am. Things are getting really out of hand now. Things are getting really crazy. I don't know what is going on with people right now, but it really is quite scary. But yeah, say no more. I mean, there's not, if you know me over these years, I've always said support your local crystal store. Wow. Anyway, such is life. Not everybody's like that. There you go. Enjoy it. Go down to your local crystal store and have a feel. Just don't mention my name.